with tonight. Don King Productions is proud to present HBO World Championship Boxing, sponsored by CMX Exchange and brought to you in association with Galata Bird. HBO pay-per-view Saturday, April 17th, and dedicated to all those who serve and sacrifice for peace and freedom around the world. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, this first contest is also sanctioned by the IBF, the WBA, and the WBC. The three judges at ringside scoring this bout will be Chuck Giampa, Dave Moretti, and Doug Tucker. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, working for the 162nd time in a world title bout, Joe Cortez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Mandalay Bay of Las Vegas, 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red with black and officially weighing 146 pounds. His professional record, an outstanding one. 32 bouts with 30 victories, including 22 knockouts with only one defeat and one no contest. From Brooklyn, New York, the challenger, two-time world champion, Super Zab Judah. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white with red. His official weight, 147 pounds. His professional record, 34 bouts with 32 victories, including 10 knockouts and only 2 defeats. And by way of father and uncle, his boxing pedigree and heritage is spectacular. From St. Louis, Missouri, the reigning, defending, undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Cory, the next generation Spinks.
Tony, when you go out the ring, make sure you get the water out there.
Hey, Bobby, wipe that up.
All right, gentlemen. We went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Punches here are good. Give me good sportsmanlike conduct. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch them up.
Go, guys.
The only exciting fight between southpaws I can ever recall was between Kevin Kelly and Prince Nessie. Let us pray.
Yeah, but there was enough excitement in that fight to cover most other fights between southpaws, all right?
6 knockdowns in 3.5 rounds.
I think we'll get 1 or 2 knockdowns in this one, too, though.
Do you? That's interesting because Cory Spinks is not a puncher.
Not a big
11
puncher.
knockouts in his 32 wins.
But Zab is.
And Zab also, in the eyes of many, Roy, has a questionable chin.
Well, I don't think it's really questionable. I think it's when he's not ready for it.
We shall see as they start out trading jabs in the middle of the ring. And Cory Spinks has been the more busy fighter, but Zab Judah has easily blocked these early jabs with his gloves.
Cory's getting his jab started right away, and this is good for him to go ahead and get into the fight because he doesn't have this type of experience to me like Zab does.
You mean experience in big fights?
Right.
I think his pedigree might help him there.
Surely he's trying to seize the initiative here in the first round. If there's an aggressor in the fight early, it's Cory Spinks, throwing more punches and by and large stalking Zab Judah, though cautiously in the center of the ring. Judah misses with a sweeping left hand.
One big miss deserves another.
Now as Judah starts to fire his jab, Spinks blocks those with his gloves, just as Zab blocked Cory's early jabs with his.
What's smart to me about Zab, though, is that he's taking his time. He's not been at this weight class long, so he has to feel this guy out first. He's trying to feel the punching power to see if there's a difference from 140 or with Spinks.
When you look at Zab Judah, you see the natural relaxation in the ring that comes from having been more or less born into the sport.
Definitely seemed to be the most comfortable of the two fighters.
But Spinks lands a jab. Judah still looking to mount something in the way of an offense, though obviously in no particular hurry to do so. There's a left hand. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, Zab Judah is creeping closer. So Cory Spinks hits him with a left hand to move him back.
And that was a good left hand by Cory. Good right hook by Cory also.
And there's a hard left hand by Judah. Best punch of the round, and Spinks offers a facial expression to try to say, oh, it wasn't much. But Zab Judah stalked and finally got an opportunity to land a left.
And he knows he has all night to work, so he's not rushing. He's taking his time, filling things out. And that's smart by him.
All right, stop.
Judah slipped past at an angle. Spinks trying to come over the top.
Spinks is being more aggressive with his punching in this round than many people anticipated, because he is known as a pure boxer.
I think he wants to let Judah know that he sees himself as the bigger man. Hard right hand by Zab Judah closes out the round.
Now look, you gotta listen. You might still talk that line right there. You gotta pull that line. Listen, he's bringing it. He's getting up before you. I told you before. You gotta keep something in his face. Keep something in his face.
Even if it's face stuff, all right? But keep that jab. He can't do nothing. He can't get past the jab. How you feel?
I'm good.
He can't get past the jab. Dude ain't in your league, man. But don't fucking get relaxed. Close your eyes and listen. Stay alert. Whatever you do, stay sharp, stay alert. He ain't trying to do nothing laying a goddamn left hand. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Keep doing your thing, baby. You're gonna do all right.
Come on.
There's Papa Spinks with his famous gap-tooth smile.
I remember the night he beat Larry Holmes, Larry, and you had to go into Holmes' dressing room to chase down a famous interview.
That was Michael.
Oh, that was Michael, excuse me. Yes, that's right. There's a big piece of confusion on my part. Already the first malaprop of the evening. Michael versus Leon. So now round two begins, and you saw Zab Judah coming over the top with the left hand.
Zab coming out looking to get more busy this round. His father told him in the corner to not fight behind Spinks.
What does that mean?
That means Spinks came out the first round and established himself with the jab and allowed him to be in front of everything Zab did. So he fought behind Spinks. This round, Zab came out and started with the jab. However, Spinks is back in front of him a little bit right now.
And Cory Spinks landed a right hook. His best punch of the second round so far.
Blood coming from Zab's nose from that hook, I think, too.
You heard Kevin Cunningham, Cory Spinks' trainer, telling Cory, Zab can't get past your jab. In the other corner, as Roy pointed out, Yoel Judah was trying to explain to Zab how he could get past Cory's jab. Check it. Cory Spinks standing straight, more or less daring Zab Judah to try to come inside. And Judah, with the blood trickling from that nostril, backs away.
Once again, Roy, everybody had it all wrong. Everybody thought that Judah would be the stalker and that Spinks would be retreating. It's turned out just the opposite.
Yes, it is. But Spinks is coming out using exactly what he needs, which is the pressure to nullify the lesser experience that he has. Pressure would nullify experience.
Quick little right hand inside for Cory Spinks as Judah was momentarily off balance. So far, Cory Spinks has been the more assertive fighter, even against the very relaxed Zab Judah. And Judah is the one who it appears will have to make an adjustment.
When you're 10 pounds heavier than the guy, you also have no reason to run from him.
Yep. Smiles as Judah tries to pump to the body, and now they bang heads inside. Very good round for Cory Spinks. 2 weeks from tonight, Vitaly Klitschko squares off for the heavyweight title against hard-punching Corey Sanders. Also that night, Vernon Forrest tests the waters at 154 pounds against Teddy Reed.
You gotta get in the boxing mode. Like I tell you, box, bang, bang, box, box. Just keep shooting that jab, that left hand drip, dip. And you get close to him, drop.
Alert. On the inside, throw that old bullshit left hand he got, all right? That's all he got. All right? Stay alert. All right?
Yes, sir.
And when we take him to the left, we kind of fucking him up a little bit.
Right. Okay? Right.
Run your hand.
Here you see them coming in, they clash heads, which is something that you normally see from two opposite-handed fighters. You don't usually see that from two guys fighting from the same stance.
CompuBox numbers through round 2 show Cory Spinks throwing 41 power punches and Zab Judah attempting only 15 to this point. So CompuBox numbers suggest that it is Spinks who has gotten his offense going the way he wants it. And as Roy Jones pointed out, a couple of factors there. Spinks probably wanted to get off to a fast start because he's the less experienced fighter, and he's the bigger man by unofficially 10 pounds coming into the ring tonight.
But he still has to be careful because Zab is set for and waiting for him to make a mistake, which a good seasoned fighter will do.
Yeah, but, well, you know, sometimes you can wait all night.
And nothing ever happens for you.
One more reason for the fast start could be that Cory Spinks, for the first time, trained at altitude in Colorado Springs, 7,000 feet.
Good left hand by Cory Spinks.
You know, there's another factor, Roy, and that sometimes when a guy wins a serious championship, all of a sudden he's 10%, 20% better, he's more confident. He thinks he's the boss in the ring, and he shows it.
You are exactly right.
Judah managed to hit Spinks with a sneaky left hand. Spinks comes back with a hard right hook. Cory Spinks' confidence is visibly growing.
And the reason it should be growing mainly is because he doesn't feel that Zab Judah is as big of a puncher as Mayorga was.
But also, as his corner told him, the only punch he can hurt you with is that big sweeping left hand, and a good boxer ought to be able to see that coming.
I believe Kevin Cunningham called it the bullshit left hand. I didn't know that meant big and sweeping.
The only mistake I see Zab making now, he's waiting for one punch, and like Larry said, sometimes you'll never get that one punch off waiting for it.
Joe Cortez separates them, and Cory Spinks goes right back to work, jabbing to the stomach of Zab Judah. Now Judah starts to get his jab going, bounces on his feet a little bit, lands 2 hard jabs. And the third one. Hard left hand over the top by Cory Spinks.
Good left hand by Cory Spinks.
Judah made it clear he was going to start to throw his jab more often. Spinks countered over the top. Now good little right hook inside by Zab Judah. And Judah tries to go back at Cory Spinks as the bell sounds to end the round. This fight is better than some thought it would be so far. And meanwhile, Vladimir Klitschko, 6 feet 6 inches and 246 pounds coming into this fight, trying to warm up that big body to get ready to go against Layman Brewster. And as you look at those motions, you see some of what Vladimir's trying to work on to become a more flexible upper body fighter. That's not the Eastern European stuff there.
No, it's not. And here we see Spinks with the longer arms catching Zab right out on the end of that big left hand. It's not as big as we like to see, but that was a good left hand over the top.
Right, and interestingly, it showed how he pulled that left hand right back into defensive position. He thinks like a boxer.
Well, and another mark of how he thinks like a boxer, he threw that counter left hand over the top after Zab Judah had made it clear that he was going to start throwing the jab repeatedly, and Cory just waited for the moment to counter properly and did so. Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 3 rounds?
Okay, Jim. 30-27, 3 rounds to nothing, Cory Spinks. You know, Jim, I agree with you. It's like I'm watching a middleweight fighting a welterweight. Cory Spinks, to me, looks so much bigger, and he's taking advantage of it with that long right jab. As a judge, I'm really impressed with the fact that Cory Spinks, as a southpaw, can double and triple that right jab. You very rarely see a southpaw can do that. Cory Spinks is doing it beautifully. I think Zab Judah's making a big mistake carrying his right hand so low. He's been doing it the whole fight. He just becomes an easy target.
Well, he's been doing it his whole career. I mean, you know, if you ask Zab Judah to raise his right hand, you're about 15 years too late.
Oh, good.
There's a hard left hand by Cory Spinks, taking advantage of exactly what Harold talked about.
Yes, he is.
Now Cory Spinks is talking to Zab Judah in there. Probably talking to him about his punching power.
Well, Cory carries his right hand low sometime as well.
Judah seems to be trying to change the fight with one punch.
Yes, he is. He's looking for that big punch. He's been looking for that big left all night. Can't let Cory make a mad enough. Well, a good shot. That was a left hand. But Cory came right back with the left hand. He can't let Cory make him change his fight strategy, though, with the talking.
Come back.
Minute to go in round 4. Increasingly, it becomes clear Zab Judah thinks that at some point along the way, Cory Spinks isn't going to be able to handle his left hand.
A right hook right on the jaw
Good right
of
hook.
Judah.
Perfect right hook. He's thrown about 4 of them in the last 2 rounds, including the one that bloodied Zab's nose in round 3. And there's another one.
That's a jab. Good jab, though.
Yep.
Good crisp jab.
And a big left hand over the top. Spinks is landing combinations. Jab, left cross. The Judah fans in the crowd trying to chant for their man. The Spinks fans in the crowd trying to boo them into submission.
I don't know what Judah is smiling about.
Make this bitch nigga fight. You gotta take it to him. You understand me? Take it to this bitch.
Look at him.
He ain't got nothing, Zab. That's to him. Let's go.
Talk to him now.
He's going to basic jab and left hand hook. You gotta get by there and get inside, make a rumble, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let them shots go. You want this championship? Well, you better go get it. Talk to him.
He trying to pull you out your plate into his bullshit.
Yes, sir, I got you. Stay smart, stay smart. I got you.
Let's go now. Let's get back to what we do, man. Come on,
There you go,
man.
Here you see Zab laying that big left hand that he's been looking for all night, right over the top of Cory Spinks' right hand. Cory tried to counter with a jab like he did right there. But Zab's left hand was much more powerful than the right jab from Cory Spinks.
And I think Kevin Cunningham was very upset with Cory Spinks for clowning a little bit and basically for talking back to Zab Judah during the round. Trying to get his fighter to go back to concentrating the way he had up to that point, and you can see that Harold Letterman wound up giving the round to Judah.
This is where Judah's experience gets him over the hump. If Cory Spinks tries to play these games with Judah, he'll lose. Because Judah is far the superior fighter when it comes to experience.
You heard you well, Judah saying to his son, if you want this championship, you better go get it. He also told him to try to make the fight into a war. Try to make it more of a brawl. That may not be that easy to do because Zab by nature is a boxer too.
Yes, he is, but he also is a power puncher. That's why he wants it to be a war, because he knows Zab can win the punching power match. The power punching match.
Even at these weights?
Yes, he can, because he's definitely a bigger puncher. If you look at most guys that are punchers in boxing, whether they go up in weight or down in weight, if they're real punchers, they will remain to be real punchers.
And what makes real punchers? Is it the timing and the leverage? What is it?
It's the accuracy on the way you deliver your punch. You got to do it with precise timing. Every inch of your body has to be used for power.
Commitment.
That too. But Cory commits to his punches well. He just doesn't throw a lot of, doesn't put his body into them that way. Makes for a quick retrieval, though.
So the trouble for the power puncher is how to do what you want to do offensively and still be back in position to defend yourself after you've committed that way.
Exactly, because if you, like they say, you live by the gun, you die by the gun.
Home run hitters are willing to strike out.
Do you try for power only in certain situations?
In certain situations, yeah.
Round 5 is kind of a scuffling round. Neither man has really gotten a lot going.
Cory actually seems to be a little tired,
which might reflect the faster than normal start. Lands a left hand over the top. Didn't get as much on it as on some of the previous left hands. Judah gets in a little counter right inside.
Judah's gaining confidence now.
Stuck his straight right in as Cory Spinks was going by him. And there Judah lands a big left hand and a couple little right hand pops inside.
Stop. Yeah, step back.
Good quick left inside by Cory Spinks. We're 5 rounds in of a scheduled 12, and here's a look at Lehman Brewster from Los Angeles and then Indianapolis. Young man who has worked long and hard to get to a position of public exposure in the heavyweight division. Within the past year, he twice agreed to fight Corey Sanders, also agreed to fight David Tua. None of those fights ever came off. So he's waited more than a year for the opportunity to fight Vladimir Klitschko tonight. Easter weekend in Las Vegas is foggy, gloomy, although it was beautiful earlier today. And inside, a pretty good-sized crowd on hand in the Mandalay Bay Event Center for tonight's card, featuring this welterweight championship fight and the heavyweights later on. 5th round was the first round in which Judah, by CompuBox numbers, outlanded Spinks. But Harold Letterman saw Spinks scoring the more significant blows. Now we go to round 6. As Cory Spinks' activity level has gone down from round to round, it's gotten a little easier for Zab Judah to get inside and land his left hand. Spinks not nearly as active now as he was in the first couple rounds, but now here he comes again as he gets Judah off balance momentarily.
Spinks is in a position where most of the time a guy who is not really that experienced, they run out of things to do that work.
There was a good right hand to the body. That worked, and he hasn't been to the body all that often.
But Zab, he'll never run out of anything to do tonight because his thing is to try to land that big left hand. He don't care if it's the 12th round, the 15th round, right now.
Well, the 15th round wouldn't help, Roy.
You know,
better be before the 12th.
Roy, you keep saying there's a big you're suggesting there's a big difference in their experience, but actually they fought around the same number of fights. Judah has fought some bigger fights. He's better known. He was a New York fighter. And Spinks' victory over Mayorga is the biggest victory either of them ever had. So I'm not sure that the experience matters. He seems to be dealing with the big occasion pretty well.
Yes, he is. But when I say experience, I guess I'm talking about from a different amateur background and all, because I knew Zab as an amateur, and I know what Zab has been through as an amateur fighter.
Right.
Much bigger amateur career.
Exactly. And that's where that experience starts at that I'm speaking of.
That's one of the big differences between Layman Brewster and Vladimir Klitschko, huh?
Exactly.
As we're going to see later tonight. Judah starting to get his jab going pretty well. You see the quickness and fluidity of Zab Judah now as he's beating Cory Spinks to the punch more often than not.
Because Cory has slowed down some, and now more Zab's punches are starting to work.
Stop! Stop, break out, step back, step back. Step back.
He's inching closer and closer with that left hand to landing something really big.
Break out. Break out.
That one kind of glanced off the chin. Double jab by Judah and left to the body. Pretty good round for Zab, who smiles and winks at Roy Jones as he goes back to his corner.
Water. A little better, man, but look, we're going in deep water. We're going to 7. You know what I'm saying? 7. Now you got to start that. Listen to me. You stay close to him, he can't handle you. Listen to me good. Listen. Out here, exactly. You let him comfortable. You got to get in, get low. Do. Let your shots go. Big boy, you understand?
Pulling out, I'm telling you, all camp long, stay with the man and keep fucking punching. He pulling out with his hands down. You won't go home to him, boy. What do is fucking fight like it, dude. And when you in the clinches, win them. When you on the inside, I want you winning that too.
Neither trainer terribly happy with his fighter right now, and Zab Judah walks all the way over to the far corner of the ring. Not sure exactly what he was looking for over there.
Well, he's showing he's in great condition. He's ready to work. His confidence is very big right now.
All right, round 7 begins. Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim, in the last 3 rounds, I gave Zab Judah 2 of them. In any case, 4-2, 58-56, Cory Spinks, based on the first 3 rounds that he won. But I gotta tell you, Zab Judah's picking it up. Not only that, I love the way he turns the body away. You notice, every time Cory Spinks throws that right jab, Zab turns his body away and Cory misses it. On the other hand, Zab just turns in with the left hand and whacks him with a good straight left hand. So Zab Judah coming on, but still 4-2 Spinks.
Zab Judah's energy level is going up, and now Cory Spinks is trying to regenerate some energy of his own to match it.
Hey! Break out, clean. Step back, step back.
Once again, Cory has kind of run into a dead end right now. He doesn't know what to try because of a lack of experience. He's in one of those cases to where he doesn't know what he's doing right now.
What should he try?
Well, he got to try something, but he doesn't have a lot of tricks in his bag to try. He's just a basic good boxer.
He landed a body punch a couple of rounds ago that I thought would have helped a lot. Could he go back more to the body?
He could try to go to the body more, but like I said, when he goes down there, it gives Zab a chance to land because Zab has the shorter arms. To get to the body, he has to get closer to Zab.
So it gives Zab a chance to land upstairs.
Yes, he does.
That's
he doesn't
what
want
Zab's
to do that.
waiting for, is to land that big left-hand shot. Good body shot by Judah inside.
Judah doing some pretty good body work in this round.
And Judah laughing as he looks at referee Joe Cortez and casually pops Spinks with a left hand inside at the same moment.
Well, you got to remember, Cory isn't a big puncher, and being that it's about the 7th or 8th round, his punch has to be died some. So he's not punching as hard now as he was in round 1 and 2.
So it gets harder to keep Zab off of him.
Yes, it
Judah
does.
wants to come inside. There's a crashing left hand by Spinks, but Judah came back with his own left hand.
Come on, guys. Stop. Let's go.
There's a straight left hand that lands for Spinks.
All right, break out.
Just misses with the right hook inside. They bang heads again momentarily.
Break out, clean. Stay back, come on. Stay back.
Spinks has got to put that wild left hand into storage.
Hold. Get him out, Tap.
What else does he have, though, Larry?
Well, he can make it shorter. He can make it more direct.
Another good right-hand body shot by Zab Judah. And he accomplishes a couple of more good shots inside. And a big left hand. 3 more right hands to the body. Zab Judah doing some damage in that round.
His confidence has grown.
You beating him up down. That's what you got to do. You got to fight him right in that distance. You don't step out no more. You step in his chest and you work him. You drive him back. Shot after shot after shot. You understand me? Yes, sir. Don't step back no more. You in all day. Bang. He can't wait there. He cannot fight there. We got him. He can't wait there. But yo, you got to give me the count of 3, 4, 6. You got to put together that hand speed, baby. All right? Keep it real, baby.
You can manhandle him on the inside. So stop bullshitting when you're on the inside.
All right.
This ain't no goddamn sparring session. Your fucking hands off, man. Look, listen to me. You touching him good with the jab. Yeah. But when you jab in the body, just like we did in the gym, come on.
Here you see Zab Judah coming off of the headshot right into the body work because he's trying to wear Spinks down. He knows he's 10 pounds heavier, so the body work will keep him from being too strong in the later rounds for Zab.
In the last 3 rounds, by CompuBox numbers, Judah has easily outlanded Cory Spinks in each of those rounds. 12 connects to 8 in the 5th, 14 to 6 in the 6th, 13 to 7 in the 7th. Judah again wins a round on Harold Letterman's card, where I believe it is now almost even. And the fight grows closer as we go into the 8th.
And now it's time that Spinks will have to make to reemerge if he's going to keep his belts, because if he doesn't, he's going downhill. So something big has to happen for him right about now.
Well, there's a lot of love and respect between Cory Spinks and his trainer Kevin Cunningham, and you heard how viciously Cunningham went after him between rounds, trying to motivate his fighter to come back to where he was in the first 3 rounds of the fight.
Your whole time, right? Let's go.
The chief second in Cory Spinks' corner, Kenny Adams, right there, himself a respected trainer in the sport. They also have a great veteran cut man in Jim Strickland.
All right, time in. Let's go. All right, stop. Let him out, let him out.
Cory Spinks is still trying, though. He's showing a big heart.
Question becomes, what adjustment can Spinks make to deal with the adjustments that Judah has effectively made in the middle of the fight?
Well, he got to pressure him to keep him working. The only way to deal with that experience is keep the pressure on him. He allows Judah time to think he can't beat him like that. Also, Cory is not going to Judah's body much at all tonight.
We're looking at a 140-pound fighter coming up to fight at 147 for the first time and finding himself unofficially going into the ring against a man who outweighs him by 10 pounds. In the first few rounds, it was a big factor. But now that seems to have evened out via body punching, via his greater quickness, via his increasing ability to get inside. Zab Judah has nullified the size disadvantage, or so it seems, against Cory Spinks. Hits Spinks with a big left hand and a counter right.
All right, break out. Break out. Go hit it behind the head, guys. Oh, you got to hit behind the head.
Hard right hand by Judah. And Cory Spinks wobbles momentarily.
But you see his legs are starting to go, Jim?
Yep.
His legs are nothing like they were in the beginning of this fight.
Absolutely not.
Come on, guys. Come on, no rough stuff. Come on, no rough tactics, guys. Let's go.
When we talked about Judah's desire to out-punch Cory Spinks, Spinks said, hey, I was able to take Mayorga's punch. Why would I worry about Zab Judah? But Judah's punching power increasingly is becoming a factor.
And the body shots.
Giving away shit. I'm just telling you. Because you're going to fucking sleep. You get a little something off, You go to fucking.
Okay, I want a clean round, guys. All right, clean round.
All right. You boxing the shit out this.
Just keep your hands out. Just go in and bang, bang, let him go bang. Work him, just out, steal him, like that. Touch him, keep outwork him. Okay. Come on, baby.
Going to get him, Zach. Let's get him.
Now, come on, baby. He got the time.
Wait till it's over. Let's do it now.
No, he's dead now. Hey, bro, he's dead. He got nothing. You got to take it to him. Stay low inside, drop.
One. Get him.
Okay, baby? Let's go for me, baby, please.
Judah told us that he won some $15,000 betting on Spinks to beat Mayorga. If he can beat Spinks, it'll be worth a lot more than that.
Well, that tells you that he knows a lot about his opponent before he came in here to fight him.
CompuBox numbers through 8 rounds find Cory Spinks throwing 340 jabs and Zab Judah throwing 290, 50 fewer, but Judah's landing more. And in recent rounds, his jab has been by far the more effective. Now Cory Spinks begins to try to reestablish his jab.
That ball left to the body right there. Those are the body shots that are taking the fight out of Cory Spinks.
The best bet in Las Vegas this weekend was that this fight would go the distance.
It looks like we might have something.
Oh, huge left hand by Judah. And you can see the look of disappointment on Cory Spinks' face as increasingly he understands that Judah is taking the fight away from him.
All right, stop. Bring out.
Judah's using a light jab to the body to hold Spinks still. Once Spinks sits still, then Judah rushes the left hand over the top, which is a very smart move. But once again, that's that experience. And the bad thing for Spinks is that he can't get behind on points because he's not a knockout fighter.
I don't think Judah is either against Spinks.
Judah looking away from Spinks and looking into the crowd, apparently listening to somebody talking to him there. Spinks tries to take advantage by jumping on him, and he landed a couple of shots. Judah showing basic contempt for Spinks at this point.
A good shot by Spinks. Now, that was a good left hand by Spinks.
I think by looking away from him and showing him such disregard, he might have waked Spinks up a little.
He did.
He also got punched while he was doing it, which never helps. See, now I have Spinks winning this round, and if he's won this round and our cards are right 5-4, all he has to do is win one of the last 3 rounds to keep his title.
Yeah, and Zab hurt himself that round by showboating on Spinks because he gave Spinks that little burst of energy that he needed.
He let Spinks back into the fight with his arrogance, and now Cory Spinks suddenly has new life. And meanwhile, Vitaly Klitschko warming up his brother Vladimir in the Vladimir Klitschko dressing room. 13 months ago, when Vladimir Klitschko was shockingly knocked out by Corey Sanders in Germany, Vitaly hopped into the ring, went after Sanders, and vowed revenge. 2 weeks from tonight, he gets that chance. But tonight, his concern is little brother Vladimir. And will he be able to make it through against Layman Brewster? That'll be coming along after this fight. And we'll talk to Vitaly Klitschko immediately following Vladimir's fight with Brewster on his upcoming date with Sanders. 10th round of a scheduled 12. Close fight. Harold, how do you have it through 9?
You know, Jim, I don't know what boxing is coming to. First, Nate Campbell drops his hands and gets knocked out, and Zeb Judah looks at the audience and gets hit. In any case, be as it may, 5 rounds to 4, 86-85, Super Zeb Judah. You know, Jim, I thought he won the last round. I don't care. After he got hit that time, he came back and landed a solid left hand on Cory Spinks' face. Cory Spinks' right eye is swelling up badly. I've given Zeb Judah 4 rounds in a row. I think he's really connected with that hard left hand. And not only that, I love that up jab he's throwing.
I have Spinks ahead 5 rounds to 4.
I think it's a close fight, and some of these rounds are not easy to score. I think we're in a highly unpredictable situation here.
Then the question becomes, is Judah done enough to take the title from Spinks?
Harold said to you that Spinks' right eye is swelling badly. I don't think the swelling's all that bad. Doesn't seem to be enough to affect his vision.
No, it isn't enough to really affect his vision. I don't think Zab should stand still right in front of Cory now, though.
Judah with a hard left to the body. Back Spinks up 2 steps.
Good right hook by Spinks.
It's been a very clean fight. They've stayed in the center of the ring almost all night long. Hard left hand by Cory Spinks. His best power punch in a while.
Yeah, because Judah stopped giving him the face that he was giving in the last 2 rounds. I'm sure his corner told him to stop playing, but they should have told him to keep fighting the fight he was fighting.
Big hurt hand by Zab Judah, and Spinks playing possum just a little bit.
Yeah, that hurts Spinks.
Wobbles his legs.
All right, bring up, bring up. Bring up, come on, watch your heads, let's go. All right, stop. Come on, let's go, guys.
Zab Judah is very quick with that left cross. And
Yes,
when he
he
double
is.
jabs to set it up, you almost can't see it coming.
Spinks cannot get out the way of it.
You gotta get off! Stop! Break out to him.
Round 10 is a close round. Probably the best punch was the Zab Judah left hand in the middle of the round.
Son, I'm telling you, this is going to be good. Get back.
Each Friday night at 11 o'clock, join us for On the Record with Bob Costas. This week's guests include Pierce Brosnan and a musical performance by jazz artist Cassandra Wilson.
Why you can't give me shots? Why you can't go in there and bing? Why you can't go bing? Let me get me control.
All right? I ain't not feint your way in, jab your way in to get what you're trying to get off. All right?
Yeah.
And I want you to
It's hard now.
close your eyes. 2 and 3 at a time.
Once again, Zab's catching Spinks while he's trying to counter with that right hand down and coming right over the top of it with a straight left hand. A wonderful short shot for the shorter man.
Judah has outlanded Spinks in each of the last 6 rounds, according to CompuBox numbers. Cory Spinks came out and seized the advantage in the first 3 rounds of the fight, fighting with great confidence, seemed to have a plan, seemed to be able to execute it because he was the larger man. Since that time, Zab Judah has begun to break him down, take his heart away a little bit with body shots and hard left hands. A couple of rounds ago, Judah arrogantly walked away from Spinks and looked away into the crowd as if to say, you ain't nothing. And Spinks, energized momentarily, got back into the fight a little bit. It's very close as we come to the 11th.
Spinks seems to have a little new energy this round, so maybe he's catching the second win.
Good straight right hand by Zab Judah. Hard jab to the corner of Spinks' face. Cory comes back with a right, but missed the left. Zab so quick with his hands, just sticking the jab in Cory Spinks' face to stop his rhythm.
Break out to him.
Down goes Judah on a left cross by Cory Spinks. And if this creates a 2-point round for Cory, it'll be huge in the fight.
Yes, it will. He's more off balance than anything, though, Jim.
He's looking at the referee as if the referee did it. All Spinks has to do is stay cool, stay in the fight. He wins this 2-point round. It could be huge.
Off balance or not, he went down, and he went down on a punch.
If he's off balance, whose fault is it?
I'm not saying it's not a knockdown. I'm just saying he's more off balance than he was hurt.
No, I agree with you. I don't think he was badly hurt at all.
And Cory has to be careful because he's not really hurt.
I think Spinks knows that he's not really hurt. Hasn't really gone after him as though he thought he was. Spinks is probably just rejoicing that he may have gotten back into the lead in the fight, or at least gotten back close on the scorecard. Good hard right hand by Cory Spinks. And again, blood starts trickling from the left nostril of Zab Judah. And Judah, with new commitment, realizes he'd better do something in the round. Coming back with some very hard shots.
He's trying to take Spinks out right now.
Well, now maybe here's where the experience shows, Roy, because all Spinks should know is just survive, and you've got a 2-point round.
Yeah, but he better be careful.
He doesn't have to win the rest of this round.
Hard left hand by Judah. Well, certainly this isn't the moment for Spinks to trade shots with him. Judah is extremely urgent about trying to get something done to eliminate the 2-point rounds. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. One more hard left hand for Cory Spinks, and the 11th round becomes the fulcrum on which Spinks could be vaulting to a victory in a fight in which he's had great difficulty. Here's another look.
And right here, right after Zab finished punching, he had his hands down, and Spinks caught him with a good left hand. Spinks' corner has been telling him all night that after he finishes punching, he's backing out with his hands down. Right here, you see him punch and back out with his hands down, and down he goes.
Put it together. We want another round just like this.
Way to work, baby. Last round, don't get reckless. Because he's throwing that motherfucking left hand. Box.
Hit your game.
Box, baby. Box. Don't do nothing stupid, and don't beat.
Zab does realize that he has to go for a knockout here, I think.
Yeah, on my scorecard, he needs at least a knockdown, probably a knockout. But there have been so many close rounds, he could be ahead on some cards.
Neither fighters ever scored a 12th round knockout. Zab Judah may or may not feel as though he needs one right now. Most likely he'll be the aggressor in the round and try to at least hurt Cory Spinks. Maybe try to get a knockdown to counter the knockdown in the last round. You heard Kevin Cunningham saying to Cory Spinks, don't do anything stupid. And by that, I'm sure he meant don't trade.
Right. But he better not run too much because it gives Zab too much confidence. If Zab can catch him, he can clock him.
And there is such a thing as a 2-point round without a knockdown. But you seldom see it just because a guy runs.
Spinks is not a runner. He's a boxer. He doesn't box with his legs. He boxes with his arms and his upper body.
Running just does not run in his bloodline.
Yep, that's right. Leon wouldn't have done it. Michael wouldn't have done it.
It's just not happening.
Great call.
You know, they used to call Michael Spinks' right hand when he was one of the great light heavyweights, the Spinks jinx.
And Cory has it written on his pants.
And the left hand of, you're right, Roy, it's right on the front of his pants, Spinks jinx, but his, it turns out, is a left hand.
And that left hand in the 11th may be the little jinx that prevents Zab Judah from winning the welterweight championship. We shall see. Halfway through round 12, Judah hasn't gotten anything big in so far.
Stop.
Because Spinks is still trying to land something big himself. He's making it hard for Judah to land a big punch. He's not just running, he's fighting. That's a good fighting shot by Spinks.
He's fighting a very smart round, Roy, because he's picking his spots and then moving away.
And making it very difficult for Zab.
Zab's trying to get inside, and Spinks won't let him.
Spinks seems to be the aggressive fighter here in this last round.
He may have a chance to win the round, and I don't think he was trying to win it at first.
Oh, there he goes.
Down goes Cory Spinks on a left hand by Zab Judah. What a rescue job that might have been.
And he's hurting real bad right now. He's hurting real bad right now.
That was a fighter's ego getting in the way. He had the fight won. He may not have it won now.
No, he may not. A good shot.
A huge right hand by Zab Judah. They're fighting now.
I still have Spinks winning the fight, but it may not go his way.
High drama now here in Las Vegas, as what was a boxing match became, in the last two rounds, a seesaw slugfest. Cory Spinks knocking Zab Judah down in the 11th, momentarily seeming to take command of the fight, and then Judah, with 30 seconds to go in the bout, knocking Spinks down in the 12th. So here's the 11th round knockdown. Just as Roy Jones pointed out, Judah was backing out with his hands down. Spinks hit him with just a little left hand as he was off balance and put him down. Now here's what happened moments ago in round 12, and that was a monster shot.
Yes, it was a big left hand, the one he's been looking for all night long.
And just as I was covering Spinks with glory for finding a chance to do just enough to maybe win the round in the 12th round, it got him in trouble. And here's a look at who the judges are. Chuck Giampa, one of the most respected of all the Nevada judges. As you can see, he was one of the judges in De La Hoya Whitaker and had a card that certainly disagreed with that of Larry Merchant, but was the official result in the fight. Dave Moretti, well-known judge, scored the Leonard Hagler fight back in 1987 for Ray Leonard, which was the winning result. And of course, Doug Tucker, also a veteran judge from here, scored the Vargas De La Hoya fight, 96-94 for De La Hoya, at the point at which De La Hoya knocked Vargas out in the 11th. Harold, how did you score this fight?
Okay, Jim, 6 rounds apiece, 113, 113. I've got it a draw. I mean, you had to call those last 2 rounds 10-8. I thought Cory Spinks did come back to pull out round 10. Maybe that was the difference. Other than that, the last 6 rounds, I mean, Zab Judah looked like he dominated him early in the fight. Cory Spinks dominated. I got it even. 6-6, 113, 113.
Got any hunch what happens here, Roy?
No, I don't have an idea what happens here.
Michael Buffer standing above us and looking at the sheet. He's got it. Let's see who won. Michael Buffer with the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Mandalay Bay, we go to the scorecards. Doug Tucker scores it 116 to 111. Chuck Giampa, 114 to 112. Dave Moretti, same score, 114 to 112. To the winner by unanimous decision, the pride of St. Louis and still undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Cory, the next generation Spinks.
So there you have it, by unanimous decision and by 3 identical scores, although surely there'll be variations in the round scoring. All 3 judges decide that Cory Spinks had enough in the bank before the 12th round to hold off Zab Judah despite the knockout. Final CompuBox numbers, and you'll see that Spinks threw more total punches, but landed fewer than Judah, whose connect percentage rose throughout the bout, while Spinks' connect percentage dropped throughout the fight. Power punch numbers, and again, Spinks landing 74, but out of 275. Judah landing 42% of his power punches, including the biggest punch of the fight, that left hand with 30 seconds to go in the 12th, but not enough to get the win on the judges' scorecards. Here's Larry Merchant with the winner and still champ, Cory Spinks.
All right, thank you very much, Jim. Congratulations, Cory. Did you think you were so far ahead at the end of the fight that you could take the risks you did that resulted in you getting knocked down?
Yeah, I got a little relaxed in there and got a little careless, and he threw a good shot, you know.
Well, but you were trying to take him out, it looked like.
Yeah, of course, you know. You get that spurt, and I'm a boxer. I told you I could get mean too.
All right, so you knock him down in the 11th round. Do you think at that point I've got this fight won?
Yes, pretty much. You know, my box is beautifully. I give Zab credit. He's a great fighter, you know, and I was just a better man tonight.
Are you a better fighter since you've become the champion?
Well, it's a learning experience. You learn how to conduct yourself more and train a little harder, because I know everyone is coming after what I got, and I'm continue to train hard, and I can't do nothing but get better. I still have a lot to learn.
Do you think that people out there who know the Spinks name but really didn't know you well will now give you the recognition you deserve as a Spinks?
Yes, you know, and you know, this man is a great fighter. He's still super to me.
Try to answer the question, please, Cory. I know you're excited.
What was the question?
You think you will get the recognition of the Spinks name now that really has eluded you so far?
Yes, I'll be the super fighter, you know, and if I don't get the credit now, I don't know what I have to do, Larry.
Thank you very much, Cory, for an outstanding fight. Jim?
Hey, but hey.